I will see the good in others to the point where I don't acknowledge certain things that I should pay attention to as a red flag. I used to do that a lot. Now I have a problem of not even trying to give people a chance. I'm so protected over my peace because of how much people will literally lie. And most of the time, they don't even notice they're lying. They might be lying to themselves and don't even acknowledge that they have been manipulating their own self to think that certain things about themselves is not a problem. I would hear others will say that, well, everybody has problems, everybody do this, and still say this, but don't take accountability fully of why they're saying that. They're saying it because of the fact of what they just did. It will get to the point where they will pick trying to hide so much of certain things that they're sabotaging everything around them. So, and then they'll get angry for their own self sabotaging. I understand that it's might be uncomfortable for people to face that about themselves. Also, to want to have others that you love around you, you have to be aware of what you do. And also, people that want to say that they're leaders. Also, being a leader is taking accountability for stuff that you might not have all the way understood. It is okay that, like you said, everybody has problems. Like everybody says, I mean, those people say everybody has problems until when? Until when? Everybody has solutions as well. You have the problem. That means if you have a problem, you already have the solution. You just have to figure out how to bring it out of you. And sometimes that also means to face your own emotions so you can get your solutions out. I had knowledge that most I haven't really paid attention to people's other mindsets because I had my own mindset and it is for my own experience. So me understood that other people had their own mindsets. What I didn't pick up on until later on, because being autistic, we just really don't think about other people. Being autistic and ADHD. Mostly I think it's the ADHD part, but we really don't think about people. If you're not in our presence or in front of our face, we care and we'll show that how much we care. But if you're not in our presence, we're going to be doing whatever is in our present moment. Not knowledge, and then also being autistic side, it's a little bit different. So my ADHD and autistic be fighting, but I learned how to make I found a way for myself to balance myself for each other so they can have a balanced uses for each brain cells. So half brain autistic, half brain ADHD. But I think this is the ADHD side and this is autistic side. Anyway, being I forgot where I was at. Anyway, I would see so many leaders will will not be aware that they might not understand life all the way and still try to run a country, not acknowledging you're running it with a very unhealed mindset, which is always where it like really worried me coming here about humans. They're letting unhealed mindsets be leaders on both sides, like all sides. Like I'll just look at people who's running the country and they don't have a full-blown understanding of why they're here. They just been going by the generational whatever has been brought down to the next generation, to the next generation, to the next generation, and worked around the addiction. So I'm just like, and then I'll acknowledge like, okay, you're not paying attention. Like your leaders have an addiction with y'all of needing to control somebody else instead of controlling and having discipline. Well, I say discipline and having discipline over themselves. They're making sure that so many people are miserable. We're not supposed to be here being miserable. we're like, I do acknowledge that it's part of a experience that we might have, but collectively, for this to be a system, and it's unbalanced now, like it has been going on for so long that it is destroying itself, and we're like in the middle of watching these systems and these leaders fighting each other for power, because they got to a point where, like, okay, finally I'm done. I got they got to that point, you know, when people say one side blase blase, I'm gonna feel a lot happier and peaceful, and they done that, and now we're seeing the aftermath of, okay, so they didn't, now they have to acknowledge, shoot, I think I made more of a mess for myself than I think. And now you made a whole mess of your whole, this whole, like, a lot of countries have made a lot of messes, and they want so many people to be quiet until they destroy themselves. So you know what, just be quiet, you know, just like watch how, like, leaders that haven't been really been leaders and just been playing as leader, watch how they destroy themselves. And if you don't want to destroy yourself, figure a way how to adapt